Okay, come together. So, last week or so I figured out the new feint, and last week we also looked a bit at like the tactical wheel. This very much profits from that we're trying to program our enemy to do parry riposte, right? So when I start here and I just throw out my probing action and I see my opponent goes into a parry riposte game, right? Without being a threat to me, please. Just raise it high, right? So if I see something like this, I don't want to hit here because then it's his game, right? The first step to that is I'm showing him the attack, I'm pulling it short. From here, I'm threatening his face with a stab. Either I hit it or not, right? What would be a normal reaction for you to me stabbing you in the face, right? So if I'm doing this, you can go high, but it's just that. So what would you guys' reaction be if something happens like that in sparring in feint? You probably step back, right? On the side.
Yeah, like if they hit me like this,
Come here, please. So I'm going here and then here. And then we just go to the leg. Right. We want them to parry our stab, or we want them to think that we're stabbing them, right? And then we just go straight to the leg. Right, again, so I'm coming here, I'm stabbing, I'm going to the leg. Right. Now, the funny thing about this is, come a bit closer, or you can come here, please. You said you would run away, right? Try to get away as far as you can. Doesn't take much effort for me to just follow you up, right? So, this technique, kind of figured it out because people kept running away from me. This works extremely nice if people are running away from you, because you threaten the stab and you just go boom. And it's important that it's one fluid motion to go from here into a stab and then just down with another stab. Pretty simple, right? Try it out, your turn. Somewhat, yes, right? Because I'm doing this. Yes, if you don't react, if you don't react to my thrust, I'm just gonna thrust you in the face, right? If I'm doing this, I'm just gonna do this. And then I got my points, right? But if you want to deal with my thrust, what will you do? And then I'm going down in that way. Right? I'm using your motion to do this, to deal with my thrust, to go down to your leg. If you are already finished and defended my thrust, then it's too late, right? So it needs to be in one fluid motion. I'm coming here, here, here. And then I'm gone already. Right? And I'm trying to catch you on your step back. Because if you step back, right, when I go to your leg, if you take a step, yeah, here I can just go. If you take a step back, I can still reach your legs and be safe afterwards, because you are running away from me. So my first goal, my first action is to stab, right? Because I figured out that you want to do parry riposte, right? I'm doing this, I see you want to do parry riposte, and then I'm doing this, or this preferably, or even here. Doesn't really matter too much. If this fails because you didn't, then I go down. So it's kind of like a tertiary action when my thrust fails, because this will happen and I can just go down. So I abandon my thrust the moment I see you react to it in any way. I don't want to take the risk of getting in a bind. I just go boom. And people run away quite a lot in Hema. And it works quite well if you program them first a bit by going bam to the head, again, bam to the head, again. Got the leg. Right. So I'm programming you to parry riposte. Then I throw in the stab. Maybe it lands, or I just go straight to the leg. If I notice you keep running away from me, I go to the legs. Okay? Try it out, but mix it up. Don't always go for the leg, don't always go for the thrust, because it needs to be a surprise, otherwise it doesn't work. When you feel threatened, try to run away. Right? So you have to keep up with them. Okay? Question? Let's go. Okay, so let's make a little game. Right. We go to 10 points. Right. I get a point if I just smack his head. It's 1 point. If I manage to stab him, 2 points. If I manage to go that without getting hit back, I get 3 points. You get points by completely defending everything I'm throwing at you. If I'm doing this, this, you get 3 points. Right? If you manage to just run away from me, because you feel threatened, you just get 1 point, right? So I will go here and you just run away from me and then just get 1 point, right? It's both are allowed to attack. Both are allowed to try the same thing. Otherwise the game makes no sense. Right? So it's kind of like sparring, but you only get points if you do those exact things. Okay? Questions?